Outer is expected to officially open this afternoon. The show runs till Sunday this week. Indeed, beautiful breeds and emerging technologies are displayed in the 2018 ASK show. But even as Nairobi gazes at the farmers' wealth at Jamhuri grounds, maize farmers, especially from the Rift Valley region, are still starving. The pay promise is slow to trickle into their accounts as the Friday deadline is only hours away. Meanwhile, some members of the Public Investment Committee now claim that the National Cereals and Produce Board (NCPB) did not only engage in fraudulent purchase of excess maize, but that of the maize may be unfit for human consumption.
Be able to allow us to request for a special audit. It has come to our attention that the Cereals Board, National Cereals and Produce Board, has a huge consignment of maize that was purchased but is currently unfit for human consumption. And if that is the case, then that means there is going to be major losses in the state corporation. As we're all aware, right now farmers are crying that they've not been paid. The question that we will be asking, and currently we've already requested the Office of the Auditor General to get assistance from the Kenya Bureau of Standards, because the Office of the Auditor General cannot be able to know the quality of maize, but to get assistance from the Office of the Kenya Bureau of Standards and to be able to verify in the different silos, to do random testing and confirm, and that includes Nairobi, Eldoret, and all the other silos, what is the current status of this maize. We are aware that they had done internal audit that was for what was missing and what had been purchased and what was perceived to be purchased. This is now issues that whatever had been purchased, whether it went bad. And if it did go bad, question is, why did they not sell this maize to the various buyers out there? So we're requesting the Office of the Auditor General to be able to do this. The figures that are there, at about 3 million bags and at 3,000 shillings. So the initial amount was about 9 billion worth of food. We do not know what the current figures are, whether they were able to offload part of it. These are the things now. Once we get a preliminary report, then we will now ask the Office of the Auditor General to do a proper in-depth special audit to confirm on the same. And needless to say, if it is true that maize ended up going bad while people are hungry, then that is tantamount to someone wanting to put a whole nation on its knees. All right? So we have pushed for this preliminary report to be able to come out as quick as possible, and we are hoping the quicker it will be able to come out, the better it is. I'll be meeting the Auditor General himself later on today. You might be aware they've received an award for the audit practices, so I'll be meeting him later on to personally congratulate him and equally be able to enforce and push on him that his office needs to come up with a preliminary report as fast